Welcome to Reggie's Corner Variety Gaming. So, we are back with our Let's Play of Ys II The Chronicles, and where we left off was in the big shrine sector, and we are still checking it out as Adol. We did it a little bit as a route to get some information, but where we left off in the last part we had power leveled up to level 42. And we also had a pass from one quite powerful enemy, the Savanite. So we are now looking for some place to pass through, basically. So if you want to see how this all pans out, stick around, because now we will continue where we left off. So, having the pass, I wager that we now want to go in through that door. So, we now need to find our way back there, because this shrine is kind of a maze, but we'll make it happen. And seeing as we leveled up to level 42 in the last video, we are kind of powerful right now. That's why I can plow through these guys more or less easy. Alright, I think this is where we need to go. Obviously we cannot do so in Adol form, so we need to use the altar magic and go up as a Roo, I think. Hello. Guardian 2 Nashar. Alright, go on in. But when you're done, get back to your post pronto. What's with the attitude, dude? What's with the attitude? And we are now in a new sector called the Facts sector. So maybe there's a dude called Facts somewhere here. And here we have a new type of enemy, Oedipus L-Endes. They say that Adol fellow's hair is red because of all the demon blood, and that his armor's stained in it too. That's what one of our own's last words were. Anyway, after Adol gave him a mortal wound. Well, usually you guys kind of started it. K-Berry L-Endes, get out of my way, shoo! You want a taste of my sickle? It can be a practice run for Adol. These guys are super rude. Francois L-Endes, supposedly Adol's vanished. If you see him, you have to report in immediately. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you again, I just wanted to go past you, but maybe that's not possible. Any more of you? Oh, here's something. Clock Nostari. The meetings here tend to take forever these days. What meetings? Here we have another fountain. Tiwaro Nostari. I hope they come up with some kind of plan in that meeting. The blockade hasn't solved our problems. If anything, it's only made things worse. Ellipscus L-Endes. No one escapes my blade. Not Adol, nor anyone else. He's got a lot of moxie. Okay, this guy. Iklo. Who do you think is making this meeting drag on? My money's on Mr. Sawa. All the time with her, it's just Jack. Foggy Bottom Podest Beerod. What's on the agenda for today? Oh, you don't know? Jaxie Beerod. A very important meeting is in progress right now. It's a meeting in progress, so keep your squeaking down a lair. Okay, so there's a few new enemy types here that we need to, well, to be blunt, kill until we have all the information about them. If you see Adol, kill him! Yeah, so now we're talking. No, we talked to you already. Here's some more guys. Jackie Daisy. Looks like we're in for another long, drawn-out meeting. Mr. Saul was probably padding it out with gossip and crazy theories. If Lord Dowles were here, he'd keep the discussion on track, that's what. Uriel. Mr. Saul was probably dragging out the meeting. She doesn't listen to anything anyone else has to say, and as soon as she starts talking, she never stops. Lord Dowles is the perfect balance for her, as he absolutely can't stand idle chatter. It's all business with him. But he's not here at the moment, I think. Okay, so we have now talked to, I think, all of these guys. And we'll be back in Adol form to slice them up until we have all necessary information about all of them. Because we're working on the monster information achievement, and we need all of the entries. So we'll get to work, and I'll probably cut that out and return when I have the information needed. And turns out these small guys can actually shoot fire. They don't do it all the time though, so it took me a while to realize. And now we have the El Endes information worked out, so we only have the Nustari and that knight in golden armor looking fellows to check out as well. These guys. The Escaro. And it is so easy to slice through these guys now when we're at level 42. That power leveling really made a difference, that's for sure. We now have the Nustari fully researched as well. So we not only have the Bureau, I think they're called. So the Bureau is the last one in this area that we haven't fully researched. We are getting up there when it comes to the total amount of enemies in the game, but we still have some ways to go before that achievement has been finished. And there we have the Bureau fully explored and investigated as well. So that's all the new enemies in the facts sector done and dusted, which is very nice. So now I think we should go back and start to fully explore this area. I've been just roaming around killing things, but we have to be a little bit more thorough in our search. So I'll go back to the beginning and start out from there. Excuse me. So here's where we started, and here we are now. Kill this guy, and then we can start investigating a little bit more thorough. So we'll start out west, and we only have a natural fork here, so we can't really do much more than to follow through until we get to this here fountain. And now that I have recovered my health by standing still for a little bit, we'll move north to begin with and see what we have. We'll start. We can either go east or west, but we'll start westerly, and we have a doorway here, so let's head inside and see what we have. That's a delicious looking chest, which we obviously need to find our way to. Well, that was easy enough, I think. Yeah. Acquired Ring of Ys. It's nice. We'll have to check what that is. Item. Nope. Obviously. Equip. Has a soft green hue. When worn, it calms the soul and soothes away one's troubles. Interesting. Not really seeing what it does though. I think we'll change back just to be on the safe side, and we can look into that further a little bit later. Oh, the same, it's nice that we got some new equipment. Just to check it out though, so that goes for Maybe it has something to do with the mana. Yeah, I'm almost certain that it halves the usage of MP points, so we'll definitely equip that now. Okay, so we'll head out here. My guess is that we'll end up on the easterly side of the... Yep, so we went through the entire building and we got the Ring of Ys. That was very nice. Excuse me. Coming through. I was just about to say we'll ignore that guy, but then he went super rude, so we have to kill him. I have a little idea here after killing these guys. These guys were guarding something, so I'm thinking that maybe what we want to do is do that, and maybe if there's a meeting, we did have an interesting piece of equipment. Was it maybe an item? Yeah, so now we have the whisper earrings on, and that makes us able to spy on things. So let's head inside. Ha! Adol heard voices coming from within. Phantasmo, Beokar, the intended sacrifices have escaped. That by itself wouldn't be such a problem, but they also got away with the shrine key. If Adol should get his hands on it, there's no telling how much trouble he'd cause. Zawa, they've been quiet since their escape too. No sign of their presence that we've been able to detect. The entire shrine has been placed on high alert so that we may capture this red-haired swordsman. Yeah, you're doing a bang-up job. One misstep on his part and we will have him. Sunny Root Barrel Godrup. Even if he makes it to a different sector, he won't get far without knowing our password. Miikka. Well, now we know. Thank you, Sunny Root Barrel. Yep. As long as we keep that to ourselves, he can't possibly get anywhere important. Now, about those countermissions. Oh, so they make 100% sure that we know that the password is miikka. So that was the good call to... oh, and these guys are back. I have a surprise for you guys. So that was a productive meeting, both for them and for Adol. So that was good all round, but I think that we might use this little natural break to head back to Ramia village to restock and see if anything's happened since. So here we are back in Ramia village, and first of all I said we would restock on HP and MP, and it's in here, Red's residence. He has a well, yes we know, he has a well in the basement that you can use free of charge, and it restocks both HP and MP if I remember it correctly. So we'll do that. Yes, there we have it. Delicious. And now that we have that, I also want to restock on physical HP boost items in the form of delicious apples, because in a previous video I accidentally ate one of them, so I have to restock. Welcome! So we'll simply buy some apples. And we can have 3 of everything, nothing unusual there. And that concludes our business with Mr. Jade for now. Come again! We probably will. So now we can go back to Ramia village. Only downside to all this is that we have to go back out and restart at the Shrine of Solomon. But before pushing north here, remember to go rule form. Otherwise you'll have to deal with these guys, and I don't think we're ready for that. Ah, it's you again! You're an awfully busy little shepherd. Yes, we are. Yeah, they've already marveled at that, but as it happens, it's too embarrassing for them to ask further questions, so it's better to just let us pass. So let's just push north, and hopefully we'll be able to go back to where we were just then. So this is probably the new area that we can now enter with the magical password. So, what's the password? Oh, so you can actually pick some. So we have Miikka, Sierra, or Viento. And now we know that it is Miikka. That's the one. I'll open the gate for you right away. K-Berry Godrup. The sacrificial human has escaped and seems to be hiding out in the subterranean canal, so we're probably heading there next, I guess. If you find him, report back immediately. I will. So now we have access to a new area with some new enemy types, and let's just talk to this one because he's real close. Sugara Malokius, you look mighty suspicious. Almost like a human. But we're not. We're a roo. A cutesy roosy. Well, a roo at least. Any other types? No. No, there's a lot of these guys though. Yataro. You mean to tell me that you've been chosen as a shrine guard? You? This does not bode well for any of us. Oh, thank you. You kind of smell like a human. But only kind, so yeah. I don't like you. Well, I don't like you. You smell like a fish. I think. Anyway, what does fish smell like again? I didn't have that figured out. Oh, here's a new one. Hosiu Alomod. I'm so sleepy. Oh, so they're almost like a centaur. Yay, Alomod. You're just a little pup. What is this effort coming to? If we need to start hiring children? A lair. This is no place for outsiders. Get lost. Rude. Oh, here's another one. Jaxi Trover. Why are the humans here? We're not. Well, the prisoners are, I guess. Oh, this is a big area. Ophelius. This place has a rather slummy vibe, doesn't it? All these rooms, and every one of them is totally empty. That's not cool. We want the loots, and the golds, and the... well, the everything. Oedipus Trover. This place is basically unused. It's pretty much a bunch of closets. I swear someday I'll go traveling. Well, at least he has dreams and aspirations. Charles! You know, you seem like you're having way too much fun. Shouldn't you be working? Shouldn't you? Anyway. Yeah, this is a big one. Douglas! Well, you look suspicious. That tuft of red hair. Are you Adol in disguise? Ha ha! Whatever. Yeah, so now we talk to these guys, and we'll probably have to do the usual, as in killing them all and, you know, getting the experience. But first talk to this root barrel. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? No? Nakazma. Who are you? Ain't see you around these parts before. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'll probably do the old routine, killing them, getting the information about them, and then come back. So that's that. So that was the end of this part of the Let's Play, and we made some progress, didn't we? We infiltrated a new sector of the shrine as a route, talked to everybody, killed a lot of monsters and got the information, and we found a new ring of Ys to half our usage of MP points. Very nice. And we also ended up getting the password to yet another part of the shrine, I think. But we'll have to see about that in the next part of this Let's Play. I hope that you fine viewers out there had as good of a time as I had, and that I see you again in the next part. Until then, have the greatest of times, and as per usual, game your little souls away. Bye for now. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it or want to support the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button.